Hi, gang. I just came up with some little tutorial here that I wanted to share with you on how to set your computer up so that it'll look like an actual page from your book, and you can compose as you go. So let me share the screen and jump over to an actual page. And here's a page out of Word. Word is not a typesetting program. Uh, it's a word processing program, but you can set your page up to look like it's being typeset. So the first thing to do is to choose your font, what font you're going to use. And if you come up here and hit right up there, it gives you all these fonts. And I like Garamond Pro. The rule of thumb is that if you're doing a hard copy book, then you use a one that you're going to just pick up and read. It's easier to read if it's in a serif font, and a serif font examples would be Garamond, would be Bookman, New Times Roman. Any of those are very common fonts that books you find in books. If you're going to do an ebook, then it's the sans serif type. Their fonts are easier to read there. So you choose something like Helvetica, Tahoma, Verdana. There's one here, Calibri, right up there, if that's the same serif font. So I'm going to choose Garamond. I might have to come back and do this, choose it again when we put the actual font in there. Okay, so you've chosen your font, but then the next thing you do is you come up to Layout, click on Layout, and then go over to Margins. Margins is right on that very left-hand side. Click on it and drop down to Custom Margins. And where are you? There you come in. There you go. And you set your top at 1.8. The bottom is going to be at 2.3. The left is 2.5. And the right is, oh, I'm going to leave that one in there. I don't want to leave that one up there either. And the right is 2. And then before we leave this page, however, we're going to go over and look at Layout and change the margin to 1.3. Or the header, that's the header, changing the header to 1.3. So that should give us everything that we need. What we're aiming for, and you can't see it yet, but you will in a minute when I put some copy in there, is that you're aiming for a 4-inch wide by 7-inch tall page. That's going to be your copy block. And that's what most books are. So that's why we're choosing that. But before we do that, let's go up here to edit the header, and you just click up in the top part of the page anywhere. You right click it, and up comes this block, and then you just type in the name of your book. So I'm going to put in your book, or bang, 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 and if I could learn to spell, that would help. But that's why we think God gave us spell check. Okay, so now you put it up here, and then what I like to do too is I like to put the name of the chapter in, so I know where I am. Working on this, formatting your layout, and to make it a little difference, I drop the font size down there, and you do that. The easiest way to do that to change font is to go ahead, like I say, go over to Home, and right here, you can easily change the font to 9. And then before I leave this, I'm going to go over to Insert right there. And this little thing right here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where are you? Ah, okay. Go back to go to the Insert at the top, drop down, and there are the page numbers. And that's it. And you're going to put on the right-hand page, you're going to put a 1, so you know where you are. And then you're ready to go. You're ready to type, but I'm going to drop it over here because I see if it hold it. Here's some type that or some copy that I've already written, and I'm going to take it over here and drop it in place just so you can see. It's going to come out huge. Did not take. So then you come back up here. Come on, baby. Highlight the whole thing. Come on. There we go. We're going to highlight it. There we are. And we're going to go back over here to the font. We're going to change that to Garamond. And we're going to change the size to 12. Okay. Sometimes Word does not hold your settings, so that's one way to change it. So there's your book. You see the size. It's roughly, the page is roughly 4 by 7, or the text block is 4 by 7. And let me show you one more thing. Let's say right here we want to put a picture in. Right there, you just make a little space, come up to Insert again, and we're going to do a picture. I'm taking it from the file in my computer, and I already knew where these were, so I'm just going to insert it there. And there you go. So there you have it. And if you want to write a caption underneath it, I just caption, you can do it there. And the kind of general rule of thumb here again is to change this to a sans serif type. Now I'll use Calibri. And I like to have them about 7.5 points. And some people make them bold. And what you're trying to do, just set them apart. No big deal here at all. You can. This is going to be up to your designer anyway, but it will help you to know that there should be a caption there, and it's going to be captions. When you write a caption, should stand alone, and it should tell who's in the picture, but it also it should make a little comment. There's kind of a little bit of style and to writing a caption, a good caption. So you put the caption there, but pretty much that's it. The only other thing is that when this is set up here, so when you get a chapter done, print it out, punch it, put holes in it, and then put it right into your book, and it'll give you an idea of where you are as you go along. And you can print it out on one side of the page or both sides. It's up to you. I just do it on one side. I know it's using paper, but if I just want to pull one page out and leave the other one in, that's the way I do it. It's a whole lot easier just to pull it out and throw it away and put a new one in rather than printing the whole thing up. So you see, I'm saving paper. That's it. That's it. Okay. Anyway, that's it. Just thought I'd let you know, and we'll turn you back to your regular program, and just thought I'd bring you up to date on how to do it. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.